Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to create better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. The Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2020, their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped a chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. So a 3 and out on the first possession. They'll have to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Runner finding some space, though. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Proctor. Looks to the left, pass caught. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Pass caught, second down now.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It tests the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's got it again. But a quick stop by the defense. Ain't just 2, so it's third and 8. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Graham behind the line. It's Wiley. Continues to fight for yards. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. The sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To bootleg here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? The field goal is good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Has the 1st down and more. Tackle, but 1st down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Ball handed off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. The offense stays on the field. The coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route to get some positive yards.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback, quick throw to his right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he's looking deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a shotgun run call. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense, some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on 3rd down.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Wiggins. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to a 36. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Wiggins. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to pass. It's Proctor. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They finally bring him down with the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half. Working.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he takes it at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That play moves the ball across midfield and set up for the first down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now here's the toss play. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wiggins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense set. Second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Dogs Offense looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
They add the extra point. The trail now 35-13. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Was a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then...
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. 2nd and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. He shreds the tackle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.